Hi there, my name is Giovanna Bernal. I'm a Panama attorney with more than 15 years of experience. And today we have an interview with Ciara Caponi. She is a realtor. She actually helped us to find a residential property, and it was really good. She and her company did a really great job helping us find a property, and she's taking care of that and has done a really good job. Ciara, welcome to this interview.
Thank you, Giovanna, for having me. It's actually, I'm so glad that we have this opportunity to talk about how we can help other expats and other people that want to invest in Panama and all the tips that we can give them.
Great. Yes, that's the idea actually. And Ciara, how can you support with your experience and your company to foreign investors and expats that want to invest on real estate in Panama?
Okay, excellent question. First of all, I want to let the audience know that I have 10 years of experience working with expats in all the relocation, finding the perfect investment, if it's for retirement, if it's for investment, or half and half. I have clients from many places in the world, US, Canada, Latin America, Europe. So of my experience, 10 years experience with expats, I can tell you that very important is, first of all, understand the needs of each client, because based on the needs, I can I can give a better assessment of the perfect location and the perfect investment. Obviously, real estate is all about location, about a good construction, and depending on the lifestyle that each client has or each investor has, we can take a very good decision. Because when you're investing abroad, it's very important, the legal part and the investment part, understanding the details can make the difference between a very bad investment and an excellent decision when purchasing a property in a country.
Right. And this is a question that we get from some people sometimes. They ask us about the real estate market for 2023. Do you think there is a slowdown or there is an increase on a real estate market?
There's definitely an increase for several reasons. First of all, we come from a COVID slowdown, which Panama had a very quick recovery for many reasons. First of all, people started looking after looking at life and its situations differently when investing after COVID. Looking for areas where you have, investment-wise, that you have a good lifestyle, good quality of life, you have a good connectivity, low taxes. People started to reevaluate the whole idea about investing and living in the world. Also, because of all the situation in the region, Panama is like the top stable area in the whole region. Panama is very attractive for investors because we're a dollarized country, we have low taxes, we have no natural disasters, excellent connectivity. We're the hub for the Americans. From here, you can travel direct to Europe, to North America, to South America. It's a very safe country. Climate-wise, it's very good. In Panama, we have one of the top areas, locations in the world to retire, Boquete, Chiriquí, top areas to retire in the world. So all of these situations have made Panama recover in the real estate market very quickly. And right now we have a very high demand of international clients investing in the country.
That's right. We also experience a high amount of demand of expats and investors that want to come to Panama. They want to relocate, and indeed, there is an increase on the real estate market, and we can see it from the law firm point of view because we get requests of clients that foreign that wants to buy property and need our help, to do the legal transaction, that part that we cover. Another question that we also get a lot is what neighborhoods do you see that the expats wants to buy in Panama City, or also in the other provinces in Panama? What do you think are those particular properties attractive for retirees, families wanting to relocate in Panama?
Yes. Okay, there are several top locations that retirees and expats look for, depending if it's investment or living in the area. For example, talking about retirees like to live in like oceanfront properties, beach areas. There are areas like Gorgona, San Carlos. Also in the mountains we have Boquete, again, top relocation for retirees. I mean, you have an excellent weather, very safe. You're in the mountains. It's very nice. That's for like in the area. Also, there's another area, mountain, the area of Chame. It's also a beach area, the Pacific area. And also we have in the city, there are several areas that are very, very safe, good, and we see that a lot of investors and retirees want to invest. We have Costa del Este, Santa Maria, the Avenida Balboa area, Punta Pacifica. These are some of the top areas where expats like to relocate, and where we advise them to relocate, and successfully we've had excellent feedbacks from our clients.
Great. I understand that you have more than 1,000 properties in your portfolio, right? And also you have contacts with developers and...
Yes. The idea of our company, Acquire Panama, is to assess our client to get the best property depending on what their needs are. We have more than 1,000 properties. We have commercial, we have residential, we have buildings, a little bit of everything. We're a team of 12 agents that are working for our clients, trying to give them the top service, a one-on-one top service in assessing them in their investment in Panama City.
That's great. And Ciara, what do you think are the factors that investors and expats should consider before buying a property in Panama? What should they think about?
Okay, two things they have to think about that involves both of our business. First of all, the legal part is very important. Understanding what are your benefits and how you can get the best out of the program that you're using to invest or to relocate. That's very important. And also in the real estate part, it's very important to understand the lifestyle that you want to choose, because it's all about location. For example, if it's a family, an expat family that have their kids in school, we want to make sure that they are in an area where there's a community for families, near good top schools, close to hospitals, safe area where there are parks, and more of a family kind of ambience. But if you want an investment, then we're going to look for something that gives you good returns, that we can manage it. Or if you want to we have a lot of Canadians that do half and half. They want to live half of the year in Panama and the other one in Canada. So we take care of renting that property for them, making sure they get a return, that they get that their property is well taken care of, their investment goes up in value. Very important. When you look at online, there's so much communication. You don't really know what's true and what's not. So it's very important that you choose very well the realtor or the company that you're going to work with, because that's the person that is going to give you the insights that you're not going to be able to see online. Little things like, oh, this building looks very nice, but oh, you didn't know that there's a lot of I don't know, how do you say, robbery, or something happened, or it went down in value because there's a river that passed through. You don't know. There's so many details, and it's very important to make this investment be a very good investment. You have to make sure you get a good assessment from a good realtor.
Exactly. Yes, a trusted advisor is a very good factor to it.
Yes, sometimes, and in Panama, it's very important for investors from abroad to know that for a buyer in Panama, the buyer doesn't pay anything. I mean, they don't have to pay taxes. They don't have to pay real estate fees, because for the buyer in Panama, the only thing they have to pay is some legal fees, which are minimal, and whatever else they have. It's not like in other countries where you have to pay half of the commission, half of certain other fees. The buyer in Panama, so there's no extra expense. You only win if you get a good realtor that can guide you through the whole process and make sure you make the best investment.
Yes, great. And do you think someone can invest from distance? Like if they see some properties from your portfolio, or you give them the advice from far, are you able to assist them in finding the property in case they cannot come to Panama and they really want to take advantage of the market right now?
Of course, we've done this for 10 years. Actually, during the COVID, we sold properties in the beach area totally online with US clients of ours. Yes, we have a very easy platform and service where we can do a walk around with a client, assess them in the different options they need, and in the purchasing part, with teaming up with you, Giovanna, and your company in the legal side, it is a very easy process to do.
Yes. In fact, we also have helped clients that they are not in here. They give us a power of attorney and we take care of the process on their behalf. So yes, that's a very smooth experience.
Yes, it is.
Of the time. And Ciara, what's your experience on financing? This is also a question that we get. Can expats and foreigners request for financing? What's your experience nowadays?
Definitely, the banking system in Panama is open to doing financing for expats, for international clients, as long as you comply with all the requirements. Giovanna, you've done it many times, and I have done it too. We work with the top banking companies in Panama. We already have alliances with them, so it makes it much easier to work with both of us and just do the whole process through us, because we already have the connections with them, and help you open that door more easily and guide you through the whole process. Also, if you're buying, sometimes when you're buying from developers that we work with, sometimes they also give you an in-house financing. That's another option that is also possible. So yes, there are options in Panama to get financing, definitely for expats.
Yes, definitely. And also because they can get discounts, especially the retirees. Once they become residents, they can get the discounts on FESI, which is the one extra interest rate that the banks will charge, and special rates, right? Especially when they become residents. That's also a good deal. I know we passed through this question, but I'll ask again. What do you think is the difference when you hire a local real estate agent than doing it on your own? What do you think what is it important for a foreign investor to hire a real estate agent, especially when it's good what you mentioned, that a buyer doesn't need to pay a fee, right? So what do you think that is important?
It's very important to know that you're making an investment in a country that is a foreign country. So you have to get the best assessment. First of all, if you work with a certified realtor, you have the connections with all the top banks help you in the side of financing. We do an assessment and understand what exactly you need and make sure you get the best investment in the best area for the lifestyle that you need. Also, negotiating properties, we already know where we can get a better negotiation. guide you through the whole process. Not, as I told you, the internet is full of so much information, so much noise. You don't really know who is saying the truth, what is half truth. So you have to make sure you work with an experienced realtor that has a good portfolio. Like, for example, that's one of our main strong points, is that we have a very vast portfolio of properties. Make sure we're not offering only one because that's the one we have and that's the one we can sell. You can make sure that we're going to have everything in the portfolio to make sure you get the best investment in the best area, depending on the requirements you need.
Okay, great.
And always work with a good legal side. That's very important because Giovanna, in the 10 years I've been working, sometimes there are lawyers that are more experienced in the real estate area and relocation, and others are experienced in other, and they want to start working in an area they're not experienced, and they start assessing and not giving the correct information for like a type of residence or a type of investment, making the process more stressful for the client, delaying the process, and sometimes making you invest in something that was really not what you needed. So it's very important to work with a good, experienced real estate company.
Another question is, what are the areas or the neighborhoods, I'll ask again, for someone that wants to retire? Because from our experience, because we post videos frequently on YouTube, most of our videos are from retirees or people that want to buy in real estate, and they always ask, what should we buy in Panama City? They're not familiar. They come sometimes just for a few days. They don't have much time to go around, and they need someone that can tell them, like, okay, these areas in Panama City are good to buy or to rent.
I try to always focus on the areas where I know that the investment is gonna value in time, where if you're gonna live half of the time here, make sure that if you want to rent it half of the time, you're going to get a good renter, because that depends on the area where you are, that the quality of the product is good. What areas do the retirees I would recommend? I would recommend areas that are nice, well organized in the city, like Costa del Este. You have Santa Maria. Also in the mountains, Boquete, Chiriquí is a very good area to retire. Oceanfront, some of our retirees want oceanfront properties. We have areas like Gorgona, Santa Clara, Chame, where you get properties starting at $160,000, $150,000. You can get a very nice oceanfront property, 1-2 bedrooms. Those are areas that I see that our retirees look for in Panama, and that I will recommend.
Great. If someone wants to contact you, how can they contact you? We're going to put the details here in this video below and also in the screen, but how can they contact you? Can you tell them?
You can contact me through my email, Ciara Caponi at acquirepanama.com, or if you have WhatsApp, it's 507-6780-7780, and you can also browse our webpage, acquirepanama.com, and take a look a little bit on the properties we have to offer. And also Instagram, YouTube, but we'll put all the links there in the video.
Great. I just remember that in our website is also a link to Acquire. So if you also want Prime Solutions, you'll see Ciara's website. If you want to browse from properties or want to find quickly her contact information.
Yes,
Ciara,
from your website. Yes.
So definitely we'll have another interview with more details. And thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you, Giovanna, for having me. And I hope to have helped your clients to understand a little bit more about Panama and investing in Panama.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone for watching this video. Subscribe to the channel, follow us on social media. And if you want to have a schedule, a consultation, please link in the link below. Bye-bye.